Hey everybody, this is Corey from Aquarium Co-op, and today I'm going to show you how to get an IBC tote, which is used to move liquids, and you can stack them up on top of each other. You see them on the back of trucks all the time. They're using them in aquaponics, stuff like that. We're going to get ready to use it for koi to store in this garage over winter, and so I'm going to show you how to do that. There's lots of tutorials on how to turn it into an aquaponics grow bed and things like that. That being said, that isn't what we're doing here today. We're getting it ready just for fish. So, stay tuned. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to detach the top bars here so that we have a nice open top. We can always reattach them if we want, but this is going to make it easier to cut. This takes a T40 or a Torx 40 bit to do this, and I've just got it here in my drill. I'm going to try and do it one-handed here. Let's do that again here. Well, not going to happen one-handed, but as you can see, we're going to take that out. I got to put another hand on there to grab it, and then we'll go from there. So just like that, we've now got the bar that can come out here. We'll pull one through. So there's one removed. Let's set that over here. We're going to do the same for the other one. Let's pull it through. Now these bars will add stability. We can add those back in later. But I think mostly what they're there for is these totes hold 275 gallons of water, and they can be stacked on top of each other when they're being shipped around. I think it's more for that strength so that this doesn't bow. There's not that much outward pressure from this anyway. So when we're looking at a tote like this, we could cut it as low as we want. We could make it flush here, but in reality, if we're going to keep koi or tilapia or whatever we're going to keep in there, we want the most height we can get, and then we can run the water level down here if we want. That'll give us a little anti-jump where the fish might want to jump. If we have the water level up to here and the fish swim up to there, they can hop out or knock food out or whatever it is. So I'm actually going to create a lip on top of here, and so I'm going to create a lip all the way around to help me with that a little bit further, and I'm going to mark that out with a marker, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to remove the top. So we've got our line traced around, just a loose guide so that when I'm cutting, I'm not going way too far off track, and I can always make modifications later. But what we're going to use to cut it, we're going to use a Sawzall, and I'm going to drill a hole in a corner and just start cutting, and continue all the way around until it comes back. The top will basically fall in, and I'll pull it back out, and we'll take a look from then. So there's one hole. I'm going to do one more right next to it just to make sure I can get my, I think my Sawzall get started out of that. Yep, looks like it here. So you're going to want to turn it to get it going the right way. That's the hardest part. There's about half of it, well, 3/4 of it done really. We can see there that the top is starting to go down in. We're going to make this last cut basically, and then we can come up, we can clean any bits that we don't like up. And I'm going to go ahead and start from this corner and come back the other way here. So if we take a look, took what, a couple minutes there. Kind of got a lip on the sides, not so much on the front. That's the way I drew it out because I want, usually I'm going to be catching fish and stuff from the front here. And yeah, I would say we just reach in and take this out here. Got the top, which we just cut out, which, you may want to save that in case you've got koi that are jumping. We can probably build the top out of this. So in fact, yes, I know I can build the top out of it, and I'll show you how at the end of the video here. So yeah, now we've got, this one's got pine needles and stuff like that in there, but we basically have a 300 or 275 gallon tote. Edges are a little rough here. You could use some sandpaper or something like that to clean that up a little bit. But for all intents and purposes here, we have, a quarantine pond. So yeah, let me show you how to make the top that I'm thinking we can make for koi that are going to want to jump. So we're going to use the metal bars we took out, and we're just going to run them right back through that top, and then we can screw it back in if we'd like. There's one. And two. So. So you can see here, when I screw these back together, I'm going to have a top that's going to work pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And we've got our Torx bit, and we've got the screws that come installed on this thing. There's two. Now we're just going to do two more. And just line it right back up is all. And then we're going to hit the other side. So now, my top may be on backwards here, but you'll get the gist. Yeah, my top actually is on backwards, but you'll see here that if we had koi that were jumping, and this is our quarantine pond, we can have the top back on it, so we can take that back off whenever we want instead of making a screen top or something like that. And we can still feed and do things to the top here and run equipment if we need to. Let's go ahead and take this off. So you could have this just sitting on top where you feed. You can run airline. We could have the filtration sitting back here, stuff like that. So yes, definitely save this top because it could make it very easy if you're quarantining koi and stuff like that, or to help keep heat in if you're needing to keep some heat in. So yeah. So that's a quick video. You just need a Sawzall and a Torx bit, and now you can pick up these on Craigslist and things like that for, you know, maybe $100, $150, depending on food grade and where you're getting it, that type of thing. But they make great quarantine ponds for koi, and that's what we're going to use it for. I'm replacing these right here. These are 360-gallon Laguna ponds that are quarantining koi, and they take a 4 foot by 6 foot footprint. And this takes up less than 4 by 4. So yeah. So thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, go ahead and give it a like. If you need other videos like this for DIY, go ahead and check out the channel and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.